Let me. No, don't touch. Don't. First thing Kyle Wells did was grab her title belt. Now let me explain what's going on here. Tony Katz, 93 WIBC, in studio right now. We go from North Korea to Charlotte Flair. That's what we do. That's exactly who we are right here, Charlotte Flair. Now, I've been trying to get your official title right in the WWE, and they have told me that you are the WWE Smackdown Live Women's Champion. Did I say it right? I said it right. Now, you have to understand, this is all happening right now also on Facebook Live.
Or you could say Grand Slam champion. But
you see? They didn't tell me that. You should know that over there is Mark Dykton. He works the overnights. He stayed just to meet you.
Oh, man.
Behind the board is Millennial
He's got a
Kurt.
great-looking shirt on.
Wait, go ahead. Show them the shirts. Get up and show them. Show her the shirts. Show her what you're wearing. Right there. It's all about it now.
And of course, I had to rep Charlotte.
Now this is the Kyle Wells. Now the Kyle Wells is the chief wrestling correspondent here at 93 WIBC.
He nicknamed me that, Charlotte.
We take this stuff very, very seriously. So he is going to lead this interview. You can watch this happen on Facebook. Facebook.com/93WIBC. Listen, Charlotte, before we begin, first of all, it's a pleasure meeting you.
It's nice meeting you.
Smackdown tonight, Bankers Life Fieldhouse. I think you can still get tickets. They may still be available. So go and get your tickets for SmackDown.
Yes.
You are a part of it this evening.
Yes.
You are going to crush someone until they simply fall down and die in front of you.
Yes, Road to WrestleMania 34.
Okay, so we're on the road. So with this, you can watch us at WIBC. We're going to share some of it with you right here on air, and then the rest of it you'll only be able to get if you like the Facebook page, 93WIBC. To that, let me turn it over to Chief Wrestling Correspondent, the Kyle Wells.
Hey, thank you, Tony Katz, and thank you, Charlotte Flair. It is really early in the morning, so... And I know
my
you guys.
Pleasure. I got my black tea. I'm good to go.
We were gonna get you a drink, but we weren't sure what you liked.
Yeah.
So
I just gave up coffee. It's been like the worst 2 months ever.
Oh my goodness. Well, hopefully you didn't give up sweets because I got a lot of Twizzlers over here for you.
No, definitely didn't.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Good. Well, since we only have maybe 4 minutes, I got a lot of questions for you. But I'm going to take our time.
Away.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like you said, we are on the road to WrestleMania 34. And by the way, congratulations on defeating Ruby Riott this past Sunday night. That guy over there, Kurt, he's a big Liv Morgan fan. So I love that you've been owning the Riott Squad.
She'll be here tonight. I have. No, Ruby did awesome.
Yeah,
she brought her A game.
You were very complimentary of her, and she's from Lafayette, Indiana, so...
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not too far away from here. So with that being said, something happened, though, after your match.
Yeah.
Someone...
Oh, I get goosebumps thinking about it.
Yeah. When you heard her music, Asuka, we're talking about Asuka, she came in, she's not even on SmackDown Live. She came over from Raw, got in your face... pointed at that WrestleMania sign. What was going through your mind when that happened? And the big question is, Charlotte, are you ready for Asuka?
Well, I've never faced anyone like Asuka, but Asuka's never faced anyone like me.
Ooh.
And I've been waiting for this match. I've watched her from NXT and from SmackDown on Raw and go through everyone that I've had some epic battles with, and to see her win the first ever Women's Royal Rumble match. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited. It's definitely a WrestleMania moment.
And the only reason why you didn't win the first ever Women's Royal Rumble is because you're already the champ and you didn't have to be in it.
That was so hard sitting ringside. I'm like, and then seeing, my friends be able to be in the ring with people that they've looked up to since they were young. Like, that was pretty awesome.
Who was
now,
it?
Hold on a second.
Sorry,
Kyle.
Tony. Yes, sir.
We got to hit traffic. But if you want more of this, Facebook.com/93WIBC. Charlotte Flair, she's going to be answering more questions. You can see her tonight at Bankers Life Fieldhouse. What time? What time does it all begin?
Starts at 8 o'clock.
Starts at 8 o'clock. Get your tickets right now. You can get it at Bankers Life Fieldhouse or, of course, Ticketmaster, wherever fine tickets are sold. That's where you go, right? I got that right. Traffic on the 5's Matt Bear. Let us continue. Hold on 1 second. No, you're continuing. You're right here.
Okay.
Are the mics down?
Oh, do you have to be in P2?
Yep, you're good to go.
So, all right. With that, let us continue. Begin the Kyle Wells.
Okay, so...
You asked your first question.
Yeah,
It was about, the whole thing with what happened, how excited she is to take on the woman who's never, ever lost.
Asuka, right. That's because it's the streak versus the queen. By the way, Charlotte Flair is the queen of the WWE. If you didn't know, now you know.
No. But for me, though, knowing a lot about my dad's career and knowing that he made a name for himself in Japan, and now I have the opportunity to wrestle a legend from Japan. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
a lot of people...
I'm excited about. I mean, I probably won't talk about that a lot on TV,
right?
But just the history and the culture, and knowing what Asuka has done to be a part of the company now, and being a mother, it's really cool.
A lot of people are comparing it to your dad, which her dad's Ric Flair, by the way, for those that didn't know.
Charlotte's dad.
Yeah, Charlotte's dad. No,
just
this
kidding,
is
Dad.
this is they're comparing it to Ricky Steamboat versus Ric Flair. They're comparing you and Asuka to that. So that's got to be pretty cool.
Yeah, no pressure.
Yeah, no,
at all.
You're a queen. You'll be fine.
I was thinking about the match last night. I got in from the live event, and I was already starting to get nervous. I was like, oh, I can't get nervous 4 weeks out. I need to calm down.
And honestly, if I were Vince McMahon, I would book you and Asuka as the main event at WrestleMania.
I already think we're the main event. So whether they put us last or not, we're gonna steal the show.
Absolutely. And there's
say follow that.
Yeah, you and Asuka are gonna be a tough act to follow. You just can't do it. But speaking of that, the Women's Revolution.
Yes.
We've seen like you said earlier, the first ever Women's Royal Rumble was this past January, and then the Elimination Chamber, the first ever Women's Elimination Chamber, was this past month. What do you want to see next? Like, where do you go from there? Like, what if you could pick whatever you want to see?
Everyone says main event WrestleMania, but there hasn't been a main event of a major pay-per-view since Sasha and I main evented Hell in a Cell.
Which was awesome, by the way.
Thank you. One of my favorite matches. So I think that was what's next, is just having us, main event major pay-per-views on a regular basis. I'm not saying every pay-per-view, but there's only been one main event since then.
Yeah. Which I will say every pay-per-view. You women put in all that work, and you definitely deserve the respect that you...
Well, it really just depends on the story. I'm not saying that every story deserves a main event, but if there is, a story that has enough leverage, then I definitely think the women can deliver in that spot.
Absolutely. Your last question.
Oh, yeah.
Charlotte Flair.
Last question, and this is for you, Tony. Ronda Rousey. Right now, in front of the world, tell us how you really feel about Ronda Rousey joining the WWE.
I think she's a star. I think she's an attraction, and the fact that she wanted to be a part of the women's division here at the WWE says a lot. I'm excited to have her. But the easiest thing she'll ever do is sign a contract in my ring. Yes, I love it. So we'll see where her career goes.
That's a mic drop moment. That's all you give it? She just dropped the mic right up Rousey's head.
Wait, let's give it a woo right there.
I don't know if I have a woo in me this early. I have to save him for tonight.
That right there is Charlotte Flair. Charlotte, we appreciate you coming in. That was Kyle Wells with the interview. Would you do me a favor? On a scale of 1 to 10, rate his interview skills.
11.
Ooh.
Would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, not lie about his interview skills?
He has my t-shirt on, and I see my action figure over there.
And I got you Twizzlers.
And he got me Twizzlers, which I can't eat till after WrestleMania, but it's okay.
Well, don't worry.
I'll smell them or something.
Wow.
Is that weird?
Easily bought.
Here you go.
Easily bought. Look at that right there. That's Charlotte Flair, everybody.
No,
make sure you like the page, 93WIBC, the Kyle Wells on Twitter. That's an endorsement and a half, by the way. Are they sponsors of yours yet, Twizzlers?
No, but...
Well, they're about to be. Ooh. They're about... Just put it right next to the belt, and then they'll understand what's happening here. You see that?
This is not my post-workout, I swear.
Charlotte Flair, always a pleasure. Thank you.
If I lose, I'll be eating this whole bag in a sitting.
I mean, your dad was in the rap video. You should be in a Twizzlers commercial. You know what? I'm going to start that on Twitter.
Oh.
Trend. We're going to get that trending.
I'm like, Dad, how did you end up in an Offset video? Like, he has no idea. I'm like, Dad, what? Can I be as cool as you at 69? Like, yeah. And he's like, yeah.
Ric Flair is 69 years old?
He is.
Dang.
He's like sitting there texting Offset, and I'm like, does he even, I'm like, Dad, stop using emojis. Stop.
He's the most active 69-year-old on the world.
Yeah. Charlotte Flair, everybody.